Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2022 tarot reading. So let's dive right on in. I am Kate Smithkors. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot intuitive. And this is where I tap into the collective energy to see what your spirit team, guides, angels want you to know about this month ahead. So, okay. So if you also have Scorpio in your chart, check out that video because there are some similar messages here that I had received for the Scorpio team as well. This, by the way, is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. You don't have to be an Aries to watch this video, but if you have Aries, dominant in your chart, this might really resonate with you. Okay, so dating. Some of you might be dating. This is overall energy for the month ahead. So some of you might be dating or being wooed by somebody, making sure that their intentions are the same as yours. I'm hearing you're out in the dark. You feel a little bit out in the dark on something. You're not quite sure if you want to fully dive into that. Sometimes it's easier to be out in the dark and not know out of fear that their intentions are different than yours. So getting super clear on intentions is important for you in this month. Getting together with family or friends, just really small, simple. Maybe it's just going out with one special friend. Not intimate either, not like an intimate or romantic partner. This is like somebody that you just genuinely connect with. Maybe it's a small group of people too, and could be coworkers or friends or whatever. Celebrating with them in some way, or just relaxing with them. Maybe you're having a glass of wine, or if you don't drink, maybe you're watching a Netflix show or getting a pedicure or something linked to that. And then the Emperor. The Emperor is great with structure, boundaries. So if things feel a little bit up in the air or chaotic in certain areas of your life, you're going to make up for that by other areas feeling very structured and balanced and solid. So maybe it's sticking to a routine or a certain schedule, or maybe this is really putting up some boundaries with certain people. Like or even with yourself, I'm hearing, I'm not going to allow myself to drink too much, overeat, whatever you might be finding yourself doing to kind of compensate for maybe emotional areas that are a little bit out of balance at this time. Let's see, what other overall energy do we have for Aries? Okay, Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords. You might be needing to make some type of decision here. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So again, kind of what I talked about. If this isn't a relationship or even a friendship, some type of relationship, it could even be your relationship with work. Sometimes we overlook issues because it's kind of easier to just avoid it and pretend like they're not there. So this, is telling you, you might be pretending that there's not a problem or that there's not some type of conflicting energy. So getting in touch with reality is important for you in this month. And you might be forced to make a decision. Page of Fire says, outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So Page of Fire is the same as the Page of Wands. It feels like you might be starting some new type of creative adventure. Maybe you're starting a new hobby or a new passion project. Maybe you are, going on some little adventure or traveling somewhere briefly. Maybe taking a slight little vacation. You might be traveling for work. I'm hearing some of you. You might not have to go far, but you might be going on some little adventure related to work. But also mischievous. So it's like some of you might not be telling others that you're going anywhere until you're already there. So that's kind of fun. Number 5, unity. If you were with the archangels, this is Archangel Sandalphon. It says traditional viewpoints or methods. So This is essentially the same as like the Hierophant card. Spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I definitely see that linking up with the Three of Cups, seeking out like-minded friends, people that you can vent to, people that you can go and maybe you're talking to them and you can kind of forget about other stuff that's going on. However, I feel like they might have important insights for you because they might be kind of a mentor for you. Maybe they're a little bit older than you. They've been through maybe some similar things and they can say, this is what I chose to do and this was the outcome when I chose that. That happened in my life. It might not happen in yours, but just something to potentially be prepared for. So maybe you're talking to somebody like a mentor, or maybe it's a professional like a therapist or something like that. And then we also have the number 0, the Dreamer, which is the same as the Fool card. And this is Archangel Metatron energy. I love Metatron. Great, fantastic energy. So if you don't work with the archangels and you're looking to, Metatron might be a good one to start with. Leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So some of you might be taking some type of leap of faith this month. Maybe you've been dating and you are going to actually ask them if they want to be in a committed relationship with you. Maybe you were kind of looking for a job, but you didn't know which one felt the most heart-centered, which one you love the most, and now you're finally taking the leap of faith to follow your dreams and going with the one that maybe you hadn't even expected that you were going to choose, but you're like, this is it. This feels right with my soul. Maybe some type of unexpected opportunity presents itself to you in the month of June. Maybe you're offered something, and maybe that is linked with the Page of Fire. Maybe it is some opportunity to take some type of new creative adventure or endeavor. So that's really fun energy, Aries. I'm super excited for that for you. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, that's fine. Eagle Spirit. Okay, Eagle Spirit. I actually saw this card for myself this morning. Not this exact one, but Eagle Spirit is important. See from a higher perspective. So this is telling you that sometimes we get our blinders on. We fixate on one specific thing. But what this is telling you is that there's more to the story, is what I'm hearing. There's more to the story. There's something that needs a little bit of a different perspective. And I think that this is going along with maybe what you've been trying to ignore or avoid. So what higher perspective can you be taking here? Asking your higher self for advice. Picking up on those intuitive hits and really following with that. Because if something doesn't feel right, if something feels off, then it's off, and honor that. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So it feels like for some of you, you definitely do have your shields up. It feels like there's probably a group of you that are like ignoring some red flags, and another group of you that are like, I'm seeing all the red flags and I'm stopping everything from happening before anything can happen because I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect my energy. I might be saying no to an opportunity to try to protect myself, but it's saying if there's an opportunity that presents itself to you, you might want to drop your shields and get in touch with how you're feeling about it truly rather than a fear-based thing. So dropping that fear-based mindset. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. So I feel like inviting love in is important, but again, I'm going to talk about those intentions. Are your intentions lined up? Whether this be in a relationship, in love, love for a family member, maybe there's some tension there, or a friend, maybe it's your job, maybe it's some other area of your life. Love and let yourself be loved. I'm going to let others I'm going to allow others in because I know that I'm worthy and deserving of this love. So a couple of the crystals that I picked out for you for the month of June. First of all, I picked Sunstone. I only have a teeny tiny piece here and it's kind of hard to see. There's like little specks in it of sparkles and I love it. Sunstone, the happy stone, just hoping, I'm seeing like your solar plexus kind of light up. I feel like the sun itself is going to be good for you this month. And Sunstone might be good to use just for your overall happiness, to help you through any type of down or more of a depressed like state that you might be in. Zebra jasper will help you get grounded, help you feel safe and secure, but it's unique enough for you, Aries, because I know Aries sometimes can be super unique and creative. So zebra jasper might be a good one to work with to just help you feel more grounded in all the times of change. So let's tap in and see what some potential challenges might be for you for this month. Okay, Six of Pentacles, that give and take. It might be hard for you to receive love, receive a gift from somebody, and also some of you might be giving too much of yourself. So watch how much of yourself you are giving to others. Again, I'm seeing this double, like half of you are this way, half of you are this way. Half of you are like giving way too much of yourself and not truly, because you don't feel truly happy with who you are, which is, it's sad, but it's so common. It is so common. So watching how much of yourself you're giving to others as a way to avoid giving to yourself. And then others are really holding back. So this other group over here feels like they're holding themselves back from giving out their love as a way to protect themselves. They have their guards up, they have their shields up. Okay, so that might be a challenge, is the give and take, balancing that out. Making time for your friends, making time for yourself to let loose and relax. So some of you might be so consumed by a relationship that you haven't been hanging out with friends. Maybe some of you have been so consumed with work that you've been avoiding some people in your family that are really close to you. It's like, take the time to have a special moment with friends or family. It's just a very small group I'm seeing, not anything big, not like a family party. That's too much energy. Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like this might be linking up with the Page of Fire as well. This might be you traveling to some location. I'm seeing some of you going to somewhere that's more nature-based. So some of you might be going camping or on like or glamping, or to maybe a winery that's surrounded by woods or something like that. It's like going on this little adventure where it's still nature-based and feels grounded, but allows you to relax in some way, but also allows you to, through this process, feel more energized. You're allowing the nature to energize you. So embracing that, not shutting yourself out from others, allowing nature. It's hard. Sometimes we go out in nature and we're like, oh, there's mosquitoes, oh, there's bees, there's so many things going on, I can't relax. But if you can get yourself in the right mindset to be like, I love this view, I love the fresh air, there's so many things that I love about this, bringing the love in, then I feel like you're going to enjoy your experience so much more than you would have otherwise. Okay, let's see. What other messages? What other messages does Spirit have for Aries? Change of scene for your final messages, and that's all right. This is actually part of your message, Aries, is to be adaptable. A change of scene is going to be really good for you. As I was doing whatever I was doing, I was like channeling messages. I'm like, this is actually for Aries. They wanted me to physically get up and move. Like that's part of your messages. You are supposed to be physically getting up and moving. And maybe you are starting a workout program, or maybe it's just traveling somewhere, like physically getting up and traveling somewhere. So self-care is huge. Allowing yourself that downtime is huge, but it's also saying, what are you doing in your downtime? What are you doing in your spare time? Is your downtime actually you like cleaning or doing, I don't know, like mentally going over stuff in your head? Like making sure that your downtime and your rest time is just for that, because there's a lot of other stuff going on in your life right now that needs your attention, but you need your attention too. Your your physical body and your energetic body both need to be balanced and aligned. That's what I'm hearing for you. Finding balance in your life. Maybe that's with eating habits. Maybe it's with getting more physical, more active, versus the downtime. Maybe it's maybe you're taking too much time in your downtime, not allowing yourself. Okay, so this is kind of how it works. When you oversleep, you feel even more groggy, even more sleepy, right? So this is saying that in your downtime, making sure that you're not taking too much time, because then it's almost draining your energy even more. So getting up and getting physical can help with that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. The number 3 is coming out again for you. We also had the 3 of Cups. So there's something about the number 3 that could be important for you. It might be a reoccurring number that you see in the month of June. And this also may be a collaboration type of project. You might have to collaborate with somebody on a work project or whatever other kind of project you might be working on. Judgment. Releasing yourself from the fears of judgment of other people and judgment of yourself. Stop being so harsh. This also goes along with the Justice card. Justice is very much about fair play and judgment, right? The scales are there. So judgment and justice are both saying that they want you to release something. Judgment about others, judgment about yourself. Be kind. You're freeing yourself. You're releasing yourself from certain judgments. 6 of Wands, you might be getting some public recognition. Maybe it's on social media, maybe it's at work, wherever it might be. It feels like maybe even it's somebody saying, you're doing a really great job and I'm super proud of you. And that's just what you needed to hear at that moment to get your energy like boosted right back up. So let's see what final message Spirit has for you. Okay. I swear, some of you have Scorpio in your chart, because Time Machine, I just shuffled, right? I pulled this out of a random spot in the deck. And this is the same one that Scorpio got. Number 3. I told you number 3 is going to be important for you. Time Machine. So I'm going to read this directly from the book. Inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. Okay? So what examples have been set for you for relationships or job or whatever it might be growing up? What have you seen? What have you been telling yourself? Oh, jobs have to be hard work. Jobs have to be hard. I'm not supposed to make more than a certain dollar amount at a job that I'm at. What have you learned through conditioning? Oh, this is what a relationship's supposed to look like because that's what I saw growing up, and now that's kind of what I embody when I get into relationships myself. So maybe those are some things coming up. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again. Some of you might need to be tearing some things down completely so you can start new. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life, so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. Some of you might want to be diving into the Akashic Records if you're into that. You have a magical map with which to look to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now and ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. So think about your relationships and if you're repeating certain patterns. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. Be careful of repeating patterns. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is ripe for change, so keep going. Every step is important. Allies will rally, but in the end, you are the one you've been searching for. One day you will remember how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. So thank you so much for joining me, Aries. I hope you have a beautiful month of June. If you made it to the end of the video, please comment 3 Aries emojis. If you can't figure out the Aries emoji, comment 3 black hearts, because I don't know, I think that sometimes Aries can have a little bit of a darker quality to them at times, and I also think that black is very protective, and I think that you could use some protection but also be dropping those super protective shields that are holding you back. So 3 black heart emojis or 3 Aries emojis, you'd get to choose. I hope you have a beautiful month of June, and I will be seeing you guys later.